Look, if there was any question how the Wolves would respond at home after two dismal performances in OKC, we got that answer real quick in a hurry, especially Anthony Edwards, 16 points in that first quarter. What changed for them?
I just thought there was the appropriate level of energy you have to have against Oklahoma City. I didn't see that in games 1 and 2. That meant there was no swagger there. The swagger was there from the beginning. Their best player came out and got them started, as you mentioned, with Anthony Edwards. I thought that set the tone for their entire team. You know, you tend to relax when you know your best player's in a good place. And his aggressiveness, getting out in the open floor, his first 2 dunks of the series he got in that first quarter, and his step-back 3 was working. That dual threat, Anthony Edwards gave us that. Another thing, though, I think that mattered, Michael, in their zone defense that they played in game 2. I thought it put a passive mentality into their heads. This is a team full of athletes. Right. They've got size, they've got lateral speed. You might not be able to beat Oklahoma City in a series, but I think the best bet is to turn them loose against those guys. Man up, take the challenge, use your activity and your athleticism. They did that tonight. The activity level was off the charts. And I thought it really kind of throttled Oklahoma City. They just did not get any rhythm whatsoever in this game.
So let's go to the other side, because you mentioned how when your best guy is playing well, you feel more confident. Yes. The Thunder didn't have that. Their best player, the league MVP, 4 for 13 in this game was Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Obviously, that has to change in Game 4, but what led to that here in Game 3?
Well, there's no doubt that they had him targeted as a priority. We're not going to let you come down and get these high ball screens, these brush screens, and just eat us up right down the center of the floor, getting to your sweet spots, which means either a pull-up jumper or getting to the foul line. 4 free throw attempts in this game. He had 28 in the first 2 games. So they played him without fouling. But more importantly, they just committed extra bodies to his driving paths, forced kickouts. Oklahoma City is not a high-volume three-point shooting team. I think Minnesota made a determination. We're not watching that anymore because the 38 he got in Game 2 was easy. Everything about it was literally looked like a practice performance. I think they saw the film. They took it personally. They were going to load up on Shai on the edges of the lane, force the kickouts, get closeouts with a hand up, and they were going to count on the fact that Oklahoma City was not going to make enough threes to beat them. Now, the game got so out of hand in the second quarter, we'll never really know, but the tone was set. How they wanted to approach this game was very effective, and as we are saying, they're back in the series. I'm on fire. It's NBA,